Hi guys, so today I want to talk about micronutrients, alcohol, and caffeine and how they play a role on your athletic performance. Here we go through a bunch of the micronutrients, what they do for us, and some food sources that you get from them. So first I want to talk about calcium and its effect on bone growth, development, and maintenance. Calcium is very, very important, especially for females. And a lot of your dairy sources are a great solution to getting your calcium, as well as your vitamin D, which your vitamin D produces energy within the muscle fibers during exercise. And then you can get this through your salmon and egg yolks. Vitamin D is crucial during the winter months, and this is because our primary source of vitamin D is the sunlight, and as you guys know, during winter you are not receiving this inadequate amount of sunlight. Next is vitamin Bs, and the vitamin Bs are important in metabolizing your energy and nutrients. It's a part of the Krebs cycle, and you can get vitamin Bs through tuna, legumes, black beans. Vitamin B is very, very important for everyone. Vitamin C, we all know it for how it improves our immune system, but it also is in collagen growth and repair. So when you think about it, when your knees hurt or other joints, the collagen may be damaged, and vitamin C can help repair that, and that's your citrus fruits. Vitamin E fights off free radicals, which increase during exercise. So as an athlete, your need for vitamin E increases, and free radicals can cause inflammation, which you may feel, especially after a hard workout. And you get that from a lot of fat sources, almonds, etc. Next is iron. I'm sure a lot of you guys know someone with an iron deficiency. They are somewhat common, but it's important for red blood cells to carry oxygen to working muscles. If you have iron deficiency, you're typically bruising easily because you are unable to get the blood there to repair any damages. Next is sodium. This is highly pertaining to distance runners during warm months. Typically some of your other events such as throws or where you're not necessarily sweating as much do not have a huge depletion of sodium during your workouts, but it is important, and if you feel fatigued or lightheaded, it's potential that you need extra electrolytes, so look for a Gatorade to help out with that. Next is zinc. Zinc provides energy and endurance during your exercise routines. With low levels, you may experience fatigue and decrease in performance. Potassium prevents with cramping. If you have cramping, bananas, potatoes are both great sources of potassium. So if you commonly have an issue with that, be mindful and look to increase your potassium. It also works with sodium for muscle contractions and nerve impulses. Last is vitamin K, which contributes to the heart and bone health, and low intakes may relate to high bone turnover in athletes. Vitamin K ultimately helps prevent blood clotting, which is really important, especially if you're eating fast food a lot. Typically, you're going to have a higher amount of cholesterol in your bloodstream. All right, next, alcohol and sugar. They are not nutrient dense. You can see over on this chart, when you look at them, they have calories. Sugar has carbs, but other than that, they don't have iron, thiamine, vitamin C, vitamin E, folate. There is little to no micronutrients in them, which ultimately is just disrupting your metabolism of high energy dense foods. So you want to avoid. And another non-nutrient dense food is processed foods, because they have all the added sugars. They had saturated fat, and then a big one is trans fat, which is also non-nutrient dense. Alcohol is high in calories. It's 7 kcal per gram with no nutrients in it. so it's just a whole lot of empty calories. Sugar is 4 kcal per gram, so also not great calories to be consuming. So alcohol. So I want to talk about what a low dose of alcohol is. It's 0.5 grams per kilogram. Essentially, if you're about 180 pounds, that would be about 41 grams, which equates up to 3 drinks. So not very much to drink there. Of course, if you're lighter, it's going to be less than 3, or heavier might be slightly more. How this affects rehydration. Low doses do not have a strong negative effect on hydration, but higher doses do. You know, if you drink more, you are going to urinate more frequently, which is going to cause you to lose hydration. Glycogen resynthesis. In the presence of sufficient carbohydrates, alcohol appears to have little or no effect on glycogen. However, if alcohol displaces carbohydrates, such as after a workout when your body's ready to metabolize those carbohydrates and replenish your glycogen stores, you're going to mess up your ability to replete your glycogen stores. Muscle injury recovery. Low doses do not have a significant impact, but higher doses will impact your skeletal muscle recovery and should be avoided. Some of the hormone effects of this is alcohol has a direct impact on several hormones. It increases adrenaline, your heart rate, cortisol, your blood glucose, estrogen and insulin, and decreases human growth hormone, melatonin, so it disrupts your sleep, serotonin, leading to aggression, and then it increases your urine output and testosterone. So there you see the alcohol effects, and primarily you see those negative effects once you get into moderate and binge drinking and high alcohol consumption. Low dose is not significantly impacting. However, oftentimes when someone begins drinking, it turns into that high dose of alcohol. Fluid percentages. I just want to include this because I didn't know what PowerPoint to add this into, but I want to show you how much water you're getting from your fluids. So water is 99% because you do have some minerals in there. Coffee and tea is 99%. Of course, this is black. So once you get to like cream, milk, I mean, you can see down there with milk, it goes down to 88 to 91. So you can kind of guess that, like if you have cream or stuff, it may be about that 95 range. Sports beverages are 90 to 94. So also still pretty high your fluid you're getting from that. And then fruit juices is 88 at the lowest because of all the sugars in fruit juices. And then, of course, you saw with sports beverages, sugars decrease it quite a bit. Milk is 88 to 91 because of all the protein, minerals, milk sugar, possibly fat. So there you have how much fluid you're getting from the beverages you're drinking. Now, caffeine. There is shown to be a benefit with caffeine in your performance. I'm sure a lot of you guys have taken pre-workout, drank your energy drinks, or drinking coffee, but let's learn exactly how much improves our performance. It's 6 to 9 milligrams per kilogram of body weight. So an example of this, for a 220-pound person, that's going to be about 200 to 300 milligrams of caffeine. If you're drinking coffee, that's 2 cups. If you're drinking a Bang, it's going to be right at 1 single Bang. Or any type of energy drink, a lot of times they're right around that 300 milligrams. Some are on the lower end of 200. So just one of those. Pre-workout, I believe, exceeds that. But that's where they find the beneficial. You do not really, there's no reason to go above that because there's no proven science to say that will help with your performance. Caffeine is safe in moderate amounts for adults and may enhance performance due to central nervous system stimulation. You know, it gets your adrenaline going, you get hyped up, you get a little bit of energy. But also, I know you guys probably know about the crash, and so the timing's also important. You want it slightly before your performance. So there's caffeine. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, and let's finish off this semester strong. See you guys.